short lead from second. Now the pitch. And he takes strike two.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Come on, big guy. Hey, get your pitch. Let's go. Here we go.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Double him up. Let's go. Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Here's your ball right here. Come on now. Let's find the hole. Kid, huh? All right, one more time, right here. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. One time. There you go. Come on now, big guy. Get your pitch hard. Right here.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Roger Elbert will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
All right, boy. All right. Here we go. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Right here. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly. Your pitch.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
Here's your pitch. Drive it. Hey, your pitch.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Wallace Dean is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Brian Figueroa will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Gil Armas will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Oliver Ibarra will stand in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he might even be able to give his team the lead. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So one run here on... Number 20 will bat now, 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Number 20.
And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Justin Kyle will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Elbert.
Roger Elbert will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
Where's the one here? Hey, come on now, guys. Let's hold him. Hey, where's the one now?
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. get through. It's into center, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Chris Coughlin will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Number 28, Chris Coughlin. You go right to the road. Here we go.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9 hole.
Three and 0 now. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. Armas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Kyle Saul will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
Carlos Mora will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Elbert is there, and he has it. Number 20 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 9-7. So long, everybody.